Good early afternoon. Dean Davison, liveweatherblogs.com, student meteorologist here. Update on megi here, and we're going to go into the possibility of some isolated severe weather today and tomorrow, and then an improved chance on the day on Thursday. Let's start with megi. You can see the satellite picture of megi. It's trying to wrap itself back up after making a landfall here in the Philippines. At least 10 people were killed, and there's where it is up to this point. And now the possibilities are actually going in towards the China coast, possibly towards Hong Kong, but we'll have to see how that all works itself out. You can see this is a pretty good organized system. There's a big blow up of thunderstorms around the central dense overcast area of the storm. So strengthening will be likely. Here's the track. As you see, this is going to turn to the north, then swing possibly to the west. Here's Hong Kong right here. So what we have is a storm possibly coming in a little bit west of Hong Kong or right over Hong Kong over the next 24 to 36, by the 23rd. So definitely got to watch it here in the China coast. I would definitely watch this whole area for the possibility of the storm making a strike on the China coast. As I said, there's been at least 10 deaths reported, and that's early information from the Philippines at this time. I decided to pull up the Weather Underground graphic. It's a little bit more easy for some people to see this graphic. It's Category 3, and then also shows possibilities in the strength of it. Then it goes to a Cat 4, possibly before weakening to Cat 3 before making a landfall. I'm actually seeing winds right now at 115 miles an hour with gusts to 145, 16.7 north, 117.9 east, and a west-northwest movement at 9 miles an hour is currently what we have. So what we have here is megi. You can see it here in the far southwestern portion of this this storm right here. It's going to make us move this direction. Why would that be? Well, we have a strong jet stream laying across there, and that's what's going to make this turn and then eventually turn it out and away after it makes landfall. It'll get absorbed and pushed and teleconnect. Probably in effect some type of storm system, low pressure in the west coast sometime a week or so from now. So whatever moisture from megi, good chance it's going to end up in the Americans at that point. Here's our Invest 99. He's located down here in the Gulf, near the Gulf of Mexico and the Caribbean. As you see here, there's a deep, and I mean deep, pocket of dry air in this area. What that's going to do is prevent this from moving north and hitting the coast. If it did move north, it would move in somewhat of that direction. The models actually have it coming north, coming back around, and moving to the southwest, all over the place. Can't do that much when you have a strong block and high in the way. So we'll see what happens here, but it could strengthen into something, but it's very doubtful it's going to make itself known in the United States of America. Models do bring this into a tropical storm, but like I said, look at the models. Look where the models take this. I mean, it's crazy. You have some of them taking it north and dropping it back. You have, what model is this? Ship's model brings it, takes it away. You have the BAM's model that brings it through Cuba. Most of them, though, switch it and move it back the other direction, including the GFS, which I'd be pretty strong on that. GFS and the NAM do not bring it up towards the United States at all. So definitely something we got to keep an eye on here. Could be richer, and there's a good chance it doesn't make it anywhere near the United States of America. Here's today's outlook for severe weather. We have an area here in the eastern Texas, Arkansas, Oklahoma, northern Louisiana area that has possibly some isolated severe weather, mainly hail and damaging winds, if they do occur. And we have this strong low here, cutting off here in California and parts of Arizona. That actually is a better threat for a possible tornado or two if it gets going. Let me show you that in the storm prediction center graphic. There is a 2 percentile here in Southern California for a tornado hail, same area, and also across Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, and there, and also the wind to get to that. That's for today. Same issue Wednesday with this cutoff low, putting the moisture into the area. And that also with a low-level jet may cause the opportunity for some severe storms with possible isolated tornadoes in Arizona and New Mexico. And that would be for today on Wednesday. And then Thursday is already looking a lot better for a probability of severe weather in Texas Panhandle region with tornadoes, high winds, and hail. And like I said, it's already got a 50% percentile, and this is 3 days out. So this is a better shot of severe weather as this low will sit. But that will also pump in the low-level jet into this area, and like I said, will possibly cause some isolated tornadoes in the area. As it gets closer, we'll go into that. Let's take a look at some parameters today for severe weather and see where our cape is in that manner. This is some Southern California, some low-level wind shifting, which is where you get the possibly isolated tornado. But the cape is pretty low. We're talking cape's probably about 30, 35. Not a whole lot of cape, but at the same time, when you're in the mountains of California, you don't need as much cape to get these storms to go. Tucson, at the same point, is a little bit better off. Has a lot steeper rate, a lot of winds direction with height also being an issue, and the cape's a little higher there in Tucson. As you can see, the areas that are most at risk today have the area, the dew point, up in the 60s, which is going to make it easier for these storms to develop. With the instability with the cape, you see 750 here. A little bit cape in here, which is also why I say you don't need as much cape here in the mountain area of California to get storms. So both areas have some cape and available energy to form this afternoon. So definitely keep an eye out here in California and also in the Texas area and Arkansas. Make sure you come over here to liveweatherblogs.com to read everybody's information. We have Bob McCaffrey, we have Levi32, one of our newest staff meteorologists here. So definitely come over here and take a look at that. And also we have the membership drive is back, and we have an official winter outlook coming up the 15th of November. So stay tuned to liveweatherblogs.com. Dean Davison, liveweatherblogs.com. Have a great one.